Hello everyone, for today's video I have a full Shrek character build. Okay, so if you guys have any Moveset theme suggestions or character builds for yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments and the best ones will be used for future videos. And of course, if you are new to the channel, then consider subscribing as that really does help me out a lot. And don't forget to get out of my swamp before I ring my bell, and feel free to leave your bell meme comments in the comment section, and I'll steal them off you for future videos. But yeah, as you can see right here, I'm just showing you how I created the character. Once again, it doesn't matter what colours you pick for the default clothing because I'm going to change them anyway. So as you can see, I just left them as they are. So I do need to say this again, I'm sure there's a more accurate way to make Shrek in Xenoverse 2. But I was just playing around for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and this is the best one I could come up with. So I did decide to go for a margin. As you saw, it's the skinniest in quotations, as well as the tallest one. Like I think so anyway, you can watch the video back to see what I picked. But because I did decide to go for a margin, I decided to go for potential leads. And at the time I was thinking, well, purification would probably be the most interesting one, but and I'm just realising this now. I think it's in either the first or the second or maybe the third Shrek movie. I mean, it's been years and years since I've watched them. Like, I've watched like the first 3, I've not watched any more. Like, it's like 50 now, I think, or something. But in one of the movies, he turns into like the spell or something, like a potion, and becomes like a human. So maybe I could have gone for the purification form and maybe spin it off as like that. Like, I wish I did that now, because that actually sounds pretty cool. And I've not really used the purification form yet in the video. So plus that has been given like a boost now, so the stamina drain is like tiny. I mean, I will get to it eventually, but yeah. I was thinking, well, maybe Carl Ken, because like when Shrek gets angry, like maybe he sees red. But I thought, well, no, because I've been using Carl Ken a fair bit lately, so I just decided to go for Potential Unleashed. It's probably the most balanced, I guess, out of, well, the most balanced transformation that a Margin can have, because both with Carl Ken and Purification, it drains your stamina. So yeah, I mean, enough rambling, just very quickly, I decided to go for Last Emperor because in the 7th Shrek movie, he uses it, probably, I don't know. Let's go into the first fight for this video. So going to the first fight for this video, my first opponent has picked his Frieza character, and I love avatars that aren't like overly, you know, complicated in their design. Like, his character, it's quite simple, but I just think the design works. Like, I actually really like the design of his character. I just think it's very badass, to be honest. Like, I know people like using the Super Saiyan Blue wigs, but after like a few years of seeing lots of, you know, players use it for their avatars, it becomes a bit repetitive. And like, when they make their Frieza character like as beastly as possible, and to an extent I've done that, so whoops. Yeah, I mean, I just really love his character. It kind of reminds me of, I think, from Dragon Ball Heroes, it's Frost or Froze or something like that. I think it's Froze. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Again, I just like the fact that it's not really that complicated, but it just works. Like, it's got like the white, black, purple, and like the yellow, maybe goldish like hint on his tail, like the trim. I just think, again, just looks very nice. Yeah, so just going off the moveset. Yeah, okay, I know I just made that joke saying I picked Last Emperor, but I just thought it'd be funny, to be honest. Like, there's no reason why I picked it, but I went for Break Strike or Break Cannon because that's nappered. It's like the mouth blast attack. Like, it's this one right here. Again, it's like, well, Shrek is like an ogre, like when he shouts or something. I don't know, maybe that's the most accurate one I was going to do. Well, the most accurate one I could have gone for. I was going to pick the God of Destruction's Menace because Shrek is a God of Destruction, but no. Instead I went for the God of Destruction's Roar, I think it is. I've also got Lullaby Punch and that laugh, the Audacious Laugh, I think it's called. I was thinking, well, at the time, like, I forgot what Audacious Laugh did, but if you use it, it just, you know, makes your opponent slower. Kind of useless, to be honest. But I mean, with the Frieza characters, they do have like a speed increase naturally, like they have the fastest race, especially in their golden form. So maybe that'll be a bit useful for, you know, fighting these. But I was thinking, I think it was at either the end of this fight or the next fight. I was thinking, well, it would be pretty savage if I can go for the triangle standard break so they can't move, then hit them with the Lullaby Punch, then go for Last Emperor. I just think that would be like really nice. Or maybe Break Cannon then Last Emperor, because if you don't know, you can only use Last Emperor once per fight, and only when you have like, I think it's flashing red health, but it takes no key to use, so it is quite useful. it's kind of the opposite to the angry Kamehameha, well, the breaker energy wave, whereas you can only use that once per fight. It takes no ki, stamina or health to use, but you can only use it when your opponent has low health. Like, it is actually the angry Kamehameha, because in the latest update, the DLC Pack 2 update, they changed at least one of Goku's movesets, so that instead of him having the full power Angel Wave Ultimate, they gave him the Breaker Angel Wave. So it is officially the angry Kamehameha. But yeah, oh, excuse me. But yeah, I do lose the first fight because of a timeout. That's something I hate about making like a new character, not leveling him up, because you have like no stamina, no health, no nothing, so your hits do less damage. You've got no stamina, like I've said this before, like with my Super Namekian build and another one I did, but you just have no stamina. Like 5 bars really is nothing. But I should mention, unless I already have, I can't remember, every fight in this video is a plain match with limitations on, which means everyone, including myself, will be set to level 50. So just in case anyone asks why I only fight level 50s, that's why. So he got a Crushing Volcano here. I mean, there's no way it's going to hit me. I could have just easily gone for the Harmon Dash, and maybe I should have, but if I did go for the Harmon Dash then, like he had like what? Either max stamina or very close to max stamina. Like it would have taken like a second, maybe 2 seconds for his stamina to actually recover. So I could have only maybe unleashed, or done a fair bit of damage on him at that point if I then used my own stamina to continue it. So I thought, well, I might as well save my stamina now. But this guy, I would say, is pretty good, but he's only using energy charge, not even full power charge or maximum charge. And someone left a comment in my second to latest video as I'm recording this, which is I think it's the revenge themed moveset, where they said quite a few people actually use full power charge over maximum charge because it's faster. I'm thinking, well, yeah, that is true, but the your ki recovery as you're charging up with a full power charge, it's awful. Like you may as well use maximum charge, because if a situation comes up where you can use a charge attack, like you just might as well use maximum charge. But I mean, like, guys, let me know, like if you actually do use a charge attack online, do you only use full power charge like in PvP? Because like in PvE fights like parallel quests, raid missions, expert missions, you're gonna use maximum charge, like let's be fair. But let me know, like if you use a charge attack for online, like PvP, do you use full power charge or maximum charge, and do you use that for any specific reason? Because I never really thought about that. But yeah, he turned golden there. Again, very nice design. I like the white feet. I just think that's like a nice, like it looks a bit weird, but I like it. Oh yeah, he's also got Warp Kamehameha. I catch him there with the Audacious Laugh. Rather. Wanted to go for the Lullaby Punch, but I was thinking, well, I mean, should I try and go for that combo I was just talking about? Because there's like right now 45 seconds left. He's got no health, so it would finish him off. I break his guard there, but he's barely touched me throughout the fight because I'm playing like the best I can to some degree. So it may be the next fight now where I actually use that combo I said, because if I let him just kick my ass now, he probably won't do enough damage to actually finish me off. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but even if he did, I'd still need to break his guard and go for the Lullaby Punch, then the Last Emperor. So I went for the Triangle Stand right there. I think I want to go for Super God Fist here. No, I go for the Lullaby Punch. Now I've got no ki. I don't know what I want to do here. Oh yeah, I was kicking him in the nuts. Oh man, can we get 50 million likes in the video, please, guys, to pay respect to that guy who's got kicked in the nuts? Oh, so yeah, I do decide to give him a rematch because it's 1-1 so far. Like we need to see who's going to win a tiebreaker. So same moveset again. In the moment is when I realised he's got energy charge. Like I did scan his moveset like in the previous 2 fights, I think, but I didn't really see it. Like I just assumed he had maximum charge. Like I saw charge, I thought, well, it's probably maximum charge. So like he's got energy charge, which I mean, why? Like he's got the golden form, so he should technically like be at the point in the game where he can have at least full power charge. But get a perfect block off there, broke his guard. I go for the Audacious Laugh here to try and slow him down, because he's a Frieza character, so I do have faster, like they are faster, but I wouldn't really do anything, to be honest. But I do love the aura that the Audacious Laugh gives off. I believe you unlock it from Zarbon's, well, one of the Zarbon's mentor missions. It's like one of the first 3, because the final one you get Elegant Blaster. Yeah. So I got full potential unleashed. I think that's the first time I've used in this fight. I'm thinking, okay, if I win this fight, this will be the last fight against this guy, because it's going to be the tiebreaker. So I'm thinking, well, I need to hit him with the Last Emperor combo, like I said earlier, the Lullaby Punch and Last Emperor, because it just looks savage. Like I love the effects on the floor, like the rock stuff from like earlier. I think when like I smacked him down, he smacked me down. But oh sorry, I did vanish. Well, I teleported there. I think okay, I should probably go for stamina reset so I can actually start setting this up because I'm gonna make. Well, I need to make it. Well, no, sorry, I remember now. I went for stamina reset so that he could actually start kicking my ass, so I'd have low health. He hits me with the Crusher Volcano. I decide to take it, so I get flashing red health in a moment. He goes for energy charge again, and I thought, well, maybe he's going to do that to go for the golden form. He does right there. And didn't know that, like, it breaks your guard. Like, if you're, like, I don't think it broke my guard because I went for potential unleashed and he tanked my stun. But, I mean, I just thought it was very interesting. Try and go for the swing kick anticipation fist there, or the anticipation swing kick. Doesn't work. I think I've used it on him before and he's just learnt it. So, I probably shouldn't do that again now. Break his guard, and now I just want to make sure I do a fair bit of damage on him, so I know for the fact that using Last Emperor will definitely finish him off. So I send him flying down there with the Stun Break. I'm just like spamming potential unleash now so that he, you know, actually hits me. So he goes for the light grenade there. Damn, that actually does a lot of damage. So now this is perfect. I've got I've got little health. So I can actually use Last Emperor now. So I just need to make him vanish and go for the Triangle Stunner Break. We're going to the clash here. There's 30 seconds left. I'm thinking, okay, I just need to make him vanish, then maybe go for Stunner Break. Do there, but what we're going to a clash, so damn it. So I just think, okay, maybe I can try and pull it off here. Go for the Lullaby Punch, then I follow up by going for the Last Emperor. Oh, that looks so... that just looks savage. Oh, damn it. Just look at the God of Destruction Shrek there. Oh, man. So yeah, 2-1 to that guy. Moving on to the next opponent. He picks Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku first. I was thinking, oh okay, maybe he's going to use the Kaioken transformation. I don't think he does. Spoilers. Yeah, he went for instant transmission. I knew he's going to go for Super God Fist then, but I've seen a few people do that, you know, use that tactic lately, and I wanted to try and perfect block it, hence why I stood still. I mean, I probably could have timed it so, well, actually I couldn't because I don't think I had any key at the time, but if I had at least one bar of kit and he went for instant transmission, I could time it so I would use my Super God Fist right there on him as soon as he drops out of it. I think I'll do that again at some point in this fight, I'm not too sure, but yeah, once again, it's Goku, it's Super Saiyan Blue Goku, so he has a ton of stamina, so I need to really make sure my stamina management is good. I break his guard there, I thought, oh great, cool, but then I thought, well no, because now there's no way I'm going to be able to defeat him by the time his stamina recovers. Like even though his stamina just recovered, he still has more health than I do, more key and stamina, so he still has an advantage over me. So again, I know I've said this before, probably shouldn't have broken his guard there. Excuse me, just burped. Probably shouldn't have broken his guard there because again, I wouldn't be able to finish him off by the time his stamina recovered. So I really do think that's the reason why I'm going to get my ass kicked in this fight. So I go for another Super God Fist there. Thinking, well, I might as well go for the God of Destruction's Roar, thinking that he may break his guard, because if you don't know, when you use God of Destruction's Roar and you hold it, well, whenever you use it, yeah, it goes for another instant, let's just call it Instant Super God Fist, because that's like a nice name, I think, or Warp Super God Fist, I don't know, but when you use the God of Destruction's Roar, it forces your opponent to guard, and naturally that will tank their stamina, so that could be a good way to break your opponent's guard if you've made them vanish and they've got no stamina left. Like, you know, when they vanish from the bed, they've got 2 bars of stamina, so keep that in mind. Break his guard there, thinking, oh damn it, okay, I was just making a comeback on him, but once again, I'm not going to finish him off by the time his stamina recovers. So I go for the break cannon there. Look, it just completely missed. Well, it doesn't miss, he just moves out of the way, so he goes for a super Kamehameha, I block it, and he just goes through me, no damage, so whatever. But once again, like, he's still got more stamina and health than I do. I mean, I've got more ki now, so I'm thinking, okay, probably I should try and go for potential unleashed in a moment, so I do try and set up the anticipation fist there. He fisted me, oh god. Yeah, he went for instant transmission there, and if you watch carefully, he had under just 1 bar of ki, so he couldn't have gone for the Super God Fist anyway. So, yeah. So far it's 2-2 in this video for how much fights I've won and lost, so I give him a rematch. I do give him a fight after this, but it ends on a timeout, and the fight after that, like, the server just dropped us, so I figured, well, if I show that fight as well as the final fight, the video just like 20 something, like 23 minutes, that's a bit too long I think, at least for like the moment, or for like this, for Shrek. What? So yeah, he picks the Pure Progress hit, so I was thinking, okay, he's got Backbreaker. So whenever I vanish, I should probably try and, you know, backstep. So the I forgot what it's called. Sorry. So the backbreaker wouldn't hit me. So I've got no stamina. Break his guard again, but I think I broke it once earlier. I'm not too sure. Something okay. Not necessarily a bad thing because I should be able to break his. Well, I should be able to break my own guard and go for a stamina reset by the time his stamina recovers. Kind of do. He goes for the first stage of pure progress. I go for the bomb key blast. Doesn't do anything. Like I don't even think it hit him, so it didn't tank. Like it wouldn't have even tanked his stamina. Break his guard again. So this point I figured out. Well, so whenever he vanishes, he will block to try and maybe get a perfect block off. So I just charge up the back hit so it'll break his guard. So I go for the breaker cannon there, or whatever it's called. And I just noticed that it's the Nappa mouth blast. It's called the breaker cannon and the angry Kamehameha, which is like the same beam more or less. It's called the breaker energy wave. So I just thought it's a bit weird how like they're very similar attacks, because like the only difference is that them fight from like different places. Like from Goku it's his right hand I think, and from Nappa it's his mouth, but it's basically the same attack more or less. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. So there, he wrongly predicted I was going to vanish, even though I didn't even have 2 bars of stamina to do so. And if you saw, he went for the backbreaker, went for pure progress there, break his guard, didn't actually mean to vanish there, use the homing dash there, but I mean it works out for me. Completely annihilate the tree. I deliberately meant to do that. He's got his stamina recovered now. Again, I knew he was going to try and block after I made him vanish, so I charged up the heavy back hit, breaks his guard again. It's going to take a while to recover, I will admit. Well, yeah, it's going to take a while to recover, if now finally has. He vanishes there, but I did try and go for the back hit, completely failed. He tries to go for the time skip, I break his guard again and finish him off by using Super God Fist. Pretty intense. So like I said, I did have a rematch with him. I did win, but I think I won by timeout, and I was going to give him a 4th fight to see who would win, because I didn't really count that as a win, but as we both readied up, like I picked the character and I picked the stage, the connection just like dropped us or whatever. So for the final fight for this video, I want to show this one because he's picked Janemba. Like, you just don't see Janemba being used. Like, I don't think you've ever seen him being used online in Xenoverse 2. Like, I can't remember fighting anyone. So I was trying to play, well, I was playing the best I could against this guy because I knew it was going to be like the last fight I showed for the studio stuff. I might as well, like, not necessarily use the moveset. Like, I mean, I've said this before, like, if an opportunity comes up to use the moveset or like a skill, I will use it, but I will be primarily focusing on melee attacks here. But with Janemba, when he vanishes, like you saw right there, like when he vanishes or teleports or vanishes, I've already said that, but when like his step vanishes, like you can see his animation is different, and I do try and go for like a sound cue when someone vanishes, so I can go for like the back hit or something like that. But Janemba's teleporting sound is different, so I was thinking, okay, I need to really not necessarily hear what, like, you know, not hear, but really just look, like make sure I'm really focusing. If that makes sense. I hope so. Going to a clash there. I'm in potential leash because once again, like I need as much as an advantage as I can get against this guy because he's using Janemba. I was thinking, well, he's got no stamina. Do I want to try and break his guard? I mean, I do go for it there. I hit him with the breaker cannon, the break cannon, and I was thinking, well, maybe it'll do enough damage so I can hit him with the last Emperor. Nope, I knew he wouldn't go to do it. Like, I just knew he wouldn't have been able to, I knew it wouldn't, if I can talk, I knew it wouldn't do enough damage to that. It would initiate, well, so I could use the last Emperor, as you saw. In a moment, it will, yeah, like the camera was a bit screwed up here because I'm by a tree. Break his guard again. I think I knock him down in a moment and try and, yeah, okay, so I'll go for Super God Fist, that finishes him off. I thought I was going to go for the last Emperor, but of course I didn't. So, very nice ending, I think. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.